Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tel Cockerel. Today is Friday, the 3rd of January, and it's week 20 predictions. I hope that each and every one of you is well. I've just seen some names. I'm trying to add them as we go through. Let me just see the ones I can see at the moment. Right, Cole's in, and I can see Drula, and I can see Graham. I can see Archer. I will say hello to you people. I'm just adding you as I can see people appearing from a different screen. Big John, Jesse. Big John, don't know whether you watched yesterday's show, mate, but you were man of the week. I don't know whether you've been told or whether you watched the show yesterday. Man of the week, you scored 19 points last week, sir. So you've done really well. Really, really well. Let me just add Jesse because I can see Jesse's joined. And Richard's here as well. Let me just get Richard in. Richard and Drula. Finn's here. Good afternoon, Finn. Let me just get you in. That's Drula. I'm missing someone. So Big John. Did I get Big John in? I think I did. No, I didn't. Big John. Finn's here. I'll get Finn into the show. Archer and Big John. Right, where's Big John's name on? Big John. Big John. Right, cut that one in and put that one into the show. Right, I've added Big John. That's why I couldn't find him because I've already added him. Richard's in. Archer's here. Just add Archer to the show. Right, so what we got? We have got good afternoon from Adrian. Good afternoon, Adrian. Oh, by the way, for those that I haven't spoken to already, happy bloody new year to you. James talks football. I haven't added. Sorry, Jimmy talks football. I'm not talking about James. It's Jimmy talks football. I haven't added. We just add him now. Right. Good afternoon, Adrian. Happy New Year to everyone, by the way, again. Good afternoon, Kobe. Message received. Good afternoon, Graham. I hope you're well, sir. How the move's over and done with now, and I know you just got the hard part. Like I'm messaging you, mate, and yeah, to move at any time of the year is just a big, stressful commitment, and it can be a long drawn out process. Finally moving everything in, and then just having to find space and empty all the boxes, and that it takes time, I know, but I'm glad that you're in. That's the main thing. I'm glad that you're in. So well done, Graham, to you and your family. And I hope it's a really blissful home for not only yourselves and your children, but your grandchildren as well. So big up to the holy of, or should I say, a fantastic achievement for the whole family. Well done, you. Jimmy talks football with the music. Jimmy Hotspur's here, says big up Jose in chat. Happy New Year to everyone. Carl Simpson's here. Good afternoon, Carl. Hope you're well. Drula is here. Good afternoon, Drula. Jimmy talks football, said hello to. Archer's here. Good afternoon, Archer. I hope you're well. Big John. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Like I said, you had a big scorer yesterday or this week. Jesse's here. Afternoon, Jesse. Richard, good afternoon, sir. I hope you are well. You need to catch up some points. Rich, you've been missing a couple of weeks. Finn's here. Good afternoon, young man. I hope you're well, Finn. I hope you're well. People saying hello to each other. Ellie's here. Hello, Jose. Good afternoon. Still hoarse on complete voice rest, but my typing is still cool. Ellie, when are you likely to be back? I know that you've been taking. Are you still on medication? How long is it going to be? You've been quite a while now. It's got to have been coming on. 4 to 6 weeks now, possibly. I've not seen or heard from you. We've got Ronnie's here. Colin Blackshaw is here. Right, let me just add you to the show, and then I will say hello to you guys. I just need to find you on here. Oh yeah, this is the part where I need to separate everyone and put everyone into the show. I think Dane's here as well. Ronnie's here. Yeah, so Ellie, how long are you still on medication? Are you still on antibiotics? Did you have more than one round? Is just wondering. Neil's here. Good afternoon, Neil. All right, let me just add Neil. Tot Spurs is here. Neil and Tot Spurs. Tot Spurs, you've overtaken me if you saw yesterday's show. I think by a point now, but you're in front of me. You missed 1 week, and you've caught me up already. Tot Spurs, let me find Tot Spurs and put him into the show. There we go. Tot Spurs found and added. Right, so I've got Tot Spurs there as well. Added into the show. Let me see if I've got anybody else. Mr. Shear. David Shire is here. I will say hello. I just want to add the names as I see them coming in. Right, so we have got from where we were. Ronnie's here. Good afternoon, Ronnie. Colin Blackshaw's here. Good afternoon. Dane, small downs to you, sir. Happy New Year to you as well. Daz to you and your family. Ellie's wishing everyone in the chat love and joy to everyone. Neil, good afternoon, sir. I hope you're well. We've got injuries and now sickness bug, but we can't catch a break. Sicknesses, injuries, illnesses, we're still here. Predictions continues. Dee said 2 months of torn tonsils with coughing so much and damage to my vocals. Also, doctor said 2 months. Ooh. Smash the like, says Jesse. I totally agree. 3 different antibiotics and none worked to heal me. Oh, Mr. Shear, whose birthday today? I don't know whether she's going to get into the show, but if she does, it's Ash P's birthday today as well. And yesterday it was also Paul G's birthday, so if he gets into the show, it was his birthday. It was David Shear's birthday yesterday as well. We've got birthdays galore at the beginning of the month. I'm sure I saw Bobby here. Here he is. Says good morning. How's anyone in the chat? Bobby K is here. Bobby K. Let me add Bobby K to the list. Bobby K, who has been missing for a few predictions because he's had family commitments. I hope you are well, Bobby. Happy New Year again to you, sir. Bobby K. Where's Bobby K? Bobby K has a good week. Well, half decent week. Finn, Bobby K, Chang, Richard, Side Dancer, Nice Pure Coys, Jesse, Colin could all break the 100-point mark this week if they get a good weekend. And as the title says, it's predictions plus 5 bonus games. I feel sorry for those of us that are losing ground to all these people. So I thought, bollocks, throw 5 in there, give people an equal chance of making points up. May need to have an op to take your tonsils out. Oh, I had them. Finn's here again. I had them taken out, and it's the best thing I've ever done. But the potatoes here. Let me add the potato to the show as well, and then we shall begin. Let me see where the potato is. Let me add the potato to the show. Potato stew. Where are you? Here he is. Right. So that's the potato added. Any more people sneaking in? No, not. Johnny Bethnal Green not around? No. Colin, Mikey, Romero, and Paul G. Put them up to there because I haven't seen them as yet. David Shear says he's got worse since the damn bonus game started. Just means that you've got to do a bit more homework, sir. That's all. A bit more homework. All right, let me add Mr. M. Descartes and Meth. If they appear, I'm just going to push them up the ladder a bit. If they appear. Peter Kagai's Colin Blackshaw. Colin Blackshaw's here. Let me add Colin Blackshaw because Colin is here. Mr. Blackshaw. I'm sure I saw Mr. Blackshaw. So let me add him to the show. Right, it's Colin Blackshaw in now. Have I got anyone else? Have I got anyone else? Vindaloo, always late. So just put him up here for the time being. We will be ready in a second. Gus Parker, he's always late. Add him into the show here. Oh, sorry, there. Hanno Ryan G. Round Table Talk. Here he is. Speak of the man, and he appears. Gus Parker has arrived. Right, I'll put you into the show now, Gus, rather than on the reserves. Like I had you there for a minute. Let me put you into there. And who we got? Ed M's not here yet. Ed M, not here yet. Then 1, 2, 3. Quezali Side Dancer. Quezali and Side Dancer aren't here yet. Oops. Who else we got there? Destiny 5, not here yet. Add him to that list there. Let me have a look. We've got Stacey, Lee Wizkid, Rakdos Madness, Rob Belcher, Tigara, Dave Williams. Add them to the list down there. Custom Spoons. Oops. Cut Custom Spoons. Any new players wishing to partake, you're more than welcome to do so. Ben Kaufman's not here, so put him onto the list as well. And Ange Ball and these people down here are the people that have been straggling for a bit. Right, I'm going to catch up with, just before we start, just going to catch up with Dane's comments, because Dane's always got something to say. What's he saying now? Basically try and give people a, what am I doing? Basically try and give people a better chance to catch me, not realising just more points for me. And he then says, the bonus games are one of the main reasons why I'm basically top. Graham is top of the Premier predictions on the website. I do the same predictions, so why am I top of this? The bonus games go on. Vindaloo, he's late, he's on the loo. David Shear says, with Division 6 from Siberia, Jose, stuff that copper. No, do you know what? I had a look at all the obscure results, leagues this week, and funnily enough, there's a lot of leagues that are not playing at the moment because of the Christmas and New Year. They actually take a break and don't play. So I've had to go to some tried and tested leagues, i.e. leagues that we've done before, and gone that way. But I have games, I think, I've got games that are being played Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I think I've picked Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I thought about doing some games from tonight, but I thought, no, I'll leave it. Right. Anyway, we'll start. Anyone that's new, if you want to play, join now. But the first game we are predicting on is the 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. So we start with a nice, easy one. It's Tottenham versus Newcastle. Nice and easy one to start with. Tottenham v Newcastle. So Tottenham v Newcastle, please. Is the first one we'll start with. Oh, God, didn't see that coming in. Neil's first person in today. Neil's going for a 3-2. Drula 3-1. Drula 3-1. Jimmy Hotspur 1-3. Jimmy H 1-3. Jimmy, I'm not sure whether you was here yesterday. I can't remember who was in the show yesterday, but we have you moved up the table, I think, as well when I looked yesterday. Dane has gone 1-3. Gus P has gone 0-1. Gospel. Potato has gone 3-2. Hi, Nita, all in the chat. Nita's now here. There's optimism, says Neil. Graham 2-1. Richard 2-2. Who else we got? David Shear 3-2. David Shear 3. Mr. Shear 3-2. Carl Simpson says 1-2. Carl, we will have a team for tomorrow. I've got a feeling that with all the injuries that we've got and the illnesses and everything, I think the team picks itself. Your midfield three should be or will be Basuma, Sarr, Madison. Front three will be we've got 7 players for 6 spots. So you've got Sarr, Basuma, Madison, or Kulu. And then up the top, you're going to have Son, Solanke, Johnson, or Kulu there. The back four is going to be Porro, Gray, Dragosin, and Spence will be the back four tomorrow, I would have thought. And, you know, you'll have Jimmy Longtrees or Jimmy Longshanks in goal. So I think the team, there are 11 players there to pick. So Kuva 1-3. Jimmy Talks Football 1-2. Jimmy Talks Football 1. Nita 2-2. Let me add Nita to the show. Let me add Nita to the show. Nita. Nita says 2-2. Finn Rickwood says 1-3. Finn 1-3. Who else we got? Colin Blackshaw says 1-3. Mr. B says 1-3. Archer says 2-4. Archer 2. Archer's another person who moved up the table. Big John says 2-2. The man of the week last week, scoring 19 points. Jesse's 1-3. Hotspurs 4-3. Hotspurs can see goals, Daz. Ronnie says 1-2. Dane says 1-3. That's me being nice. It's going to be peak tomorrow for us. If you're about of a certain age, you'll understand exactly what Dane said there. For those people that are slightly older, whatever. Jimmy, you did watch it back. Fair play. Mikey Romero's here. Rinketic is here. Right, let me add you both to the show. Mikey Romero. Good morning to you, Mikey. And good evening to you, Rinketic. Although, saying that, was I missing a score from someone already? I was. Bobby K. Unless he's put it in there already. And Adrian were the two that I was missing. But we go down. Team will be Forster, Porro, Radu, Gray Spence, Biss, Sarr, Matters, Son, Solanke, and Kulu. There you go. So there are some players, is what Ronnie says. 1-2 for Rinketic. 1-2. The Queen is coming with a 3-2. I respect other Spurs fans who has any hope we win tomorrow, but in realness, we're going to get smashed. Interesting. Right, so I'm missing Bobby K, Adrian, and Mikey Romero. Did I get scores from you and I've just completely missed them? I'll go back and check. So I'm looking for Mikey Romero, Bobby K, and Adrian. Mikey Romero, Bobby K, Adrian. Mikey Romero's gone 2-1. Right, so I found you. Just now, Adrian and Bobby K. Adrian and Bobby K. Put you down 1, 2 for everything because you need to wash dishes. Okay, Adrian and Bobby K are missing both of you. And in that case, I'm going to take you both out. I may take you both out because it's easier for me to read. Right, Adrian, I don't know where you've gone, but I'm taking you out. And Bobby K, I take you out as well because I can't see you either. Let me just move these people all up. 1, and then we're back in the show. Right, so these people all move up. Right, move up the ones and move up the people here. 32 people. I ain't got 32 players playing, but people are welcome to join in. This is the first of the predictions. It's Tottenham versus Newcastle. Right. Anyone else? Any last second people? Adrian, Bobby K, anybody else? Game number 2. Game number 2 is not that one. It's this one. It's Aston Villa versus Leicester, please, people. Aston Villa, Leicester. Neil's got a spring in his step. Neil's first in again. Neil's going for a 2-1. Finn's going for a 2-0. Big John says 2-1. Form man of the week, Mr. Big John. Nita says 3-1. Gus Parker says 2-1. Sorry, I didn't give my prediction. Tottenham, Newcastle. I've gone for Tottenham 3, Newcastle 0. How's that for big brass steel balls for you? 3-0 is what I predicted. That's what I put into my predict the Prem. Earlier on today, I did predict the Prem and I put 3-0. So that's the score that I'm sticking with. Spurs GCTV. And my behind this is we've done well against Newcastle recently. Newcastle ain't brilliant away from home. And I just feel that with 6 days off, the players have had a chance to get some, and they've had some time off. The players have had the chance to get some energy. So they haven't played twice in a week this week. So I'm hoping that this will then mean that tomorrow we can put a performance in. Kuva 3-0. David Shear 2-1. I'll read all deluded comments later. Mikey Romero 1-1. Mikey R 1-1. Queen Ellie 3-1. Miss Ellie 3-1. There's 5 people I mentioned earlier. 5 people I mentioned earlier. If they get points, good points this week, they will go and top 100 points. And Jessie at 2-1, she's one of these people that's eyeing the 100. Good week, and the 100 is done. Archer says 2-0. Archer says 2-0. Jimmy Hotspur says 2-0. Ronnie says 2-0. So Jimmy H. Ronnie. The 2-0 there for him. Colin Blackshaw says 3-1. Colin Blackshaw says 3-1. Dane is going for 2-0. It's a Midlands derby, this one, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Jimmy Talks football's a 2-0 and Potato Stew is a 2-0. So Jimmy Talks and Potato 2-0. 3-0 for Cole. Cole don't miss about. Look at that. Cole's coming with a 3-0. The big man, Dazza, 2-1, and Richard 2-1. Dazza and Richard 2-1. Ed M's here. Hello, Ed. Happy New Year. Let me just get you into the show, Ed. Right, Ed, you've only missed one game. Adrian, you missed a game as well. Adrian and Ed M, I need your score, and Bobby K. Bobby K, Ed M, and Adrian, I need your scores for Tottenham versus Newcastle. You're the ones that I missed. Adrian, I'm going to put you back in because you're here now. Adrian's here now. Add you. Adrian, I'm presuming it's 2-1 for this game for you. Bobby K's here. Right, I'm going to add Bobby K back in. Not that I've seen him score from him yet, but I'm going to add him back in just in case. Let me just add Bobby K back in. Right. Oh, is it going to work? Yeah. Right. Let me see what we've got. Daniel says, I've been keeping an eye on Jess's predictions. She's about to get to 100 points very quickly as well without playing that much. Drula is saying 2-1. So Drula is 2-1. I haven't even got to Bournemouth yet. Edem is saying 1-2 for the Tottenham game. Adrian, Bobby, and Adrian, what are you saying for Tottenham? So Adrian for Tottenham versus Newcastle. So Adrian and Bobby, Tottenham Newcastle. I've not had your scores for Tottenham Newcastle. And Ed M's giving me 1-2. Ian, no worries whatsoever, mate. But there are 5 bonus prediction games today. So good luck, Ian. Adrian, Bobby K, don't know if you're still with me, but if you are, I need Tottenham Newcastle, your predictions for this game. Anyone that's new that wants to join in, we're only 2 games in, so Tottenham Newcastle was the first game. Afternoon, Hanno. Right, it's the last call for you, Adrian, and Bobby K, and anybody. This is the first game was Newcastle, Tottenham Newcastle. Give me a score for it, and I'll put you in. If not, I'll leave you out, and I'll move on because we've done the second game already. Okay, no worries, Bobby. Fair enough. Let me just take you back out again. Understood. I hope everything goes well, mate, and I shall see your scores coming later. Alan's here. Alan, good morning to you, Alan. He comes in all quiet, doesn't say hello to anyone, just puts a score in. Right. Adrian, I don't know whether your internet's working or not, mate, but I need your score, Adrian. Adrian, Tottenham. And Hanno's, I don't know. I don't know what's going on because Adrian has not given me a score for Tottenham. Adrian, if you can hear me, I need your Tottenham Newcastle score. Hannah is going for 1-2. Right. And Adrian is the only one that's missing. Adrian's trying my patience, isn't he? I don't know why. But I can't repeat myself 100 million times. And then Adrian has a go at me yesterday telling me that scores are all different. Right, I'm moving on, Adrian. Sorry, mate. I'm going to move on from you, Adrian. Right, Adrian, I haven't got a Tottenham score from you, so I'm moving on. Right. Right, the next game for some of you people was Aston Villa Leicester. And the people I need Aston Villa Leicester from are Rakdos and Hanno. Rakdos and Hanno. Aston Villa Leicester. And then we're up to date. Are you going to be in Howsham? Howsham's not far from where I am. Howsham way. Down East Sussex? If that's right, then you're around the corner from me, mate. Well, I'd say I've got to be about 8 miles from Howsham, to be honest. I think I'm about 8 miles from Howsham. Howsham's not far from me, so you must be near Hurstman Zoo. Howsham is on the way to Eastbourne. Howsham's where your mum lived, Neil. Really? Nice part of the country. Right, so with that being said, Adrian is still missing the Tottenham score. So, Adrian, Adrian's coming with a 2-1 to Tottenham. Right, the next game for everyone, let me just come out of this one, is Bournemouth versus Everton. Carl Simpson says Johnny can't be trusted. He is probably outside your house. Aye. Potato Stew's first one here for this one, and he's gone 3-0. The potato has gone 3-0. Followed by Neil was beaten to the punch this time. Neil's coming at 2-1. Just reminding everyone now that if you do predict the Prem, don't forget to do it. And if you're doing Fantasy Premier, make your changes tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow, because if you wait till tomorrow, you'll be gone. And anyone that's playing Fantasy Premier, just a heads up that you can now use your chip. So where you can, once only you can use it, where you can change the whole of your squad free of charge. You won't get any money for it, any points for it. You change it by using your chip. You can do it once now for the second half of the season. So if your team hasn't been doing that well and you want to wholesale change your team without getting the minus points for it, now's your time to do it. Just a heads up for everyone. See, I like being fair. Not that I want people to catch Ryan G up. He's not here, but not that I want people to catch Ryan G up. We want change. We want change. That's Nita coming at 2. Drula says 2-1. Drula is going for 2-1. And then we have Colin Blackshaw at 2-0. Sorry, do you know what? I've forgotten to give you. I've gone for Aston Villa 4, Leicester 1, by the way. Aston Villa 4, Leicester 1. Jimmy Hotspur has gone for 1-0. Rakdos has gone 3. Alan's gone 3-0. Who we got after? Alan's gone 3-0. Carl's gone 2-1. Big John's gone 2-1. So Carl, 2-1. Big John has gone 2-1. Jesse's gone 3-1. Finn's gone 2-1. And then we have Ed M at 2-0. Ed M has come in at 2-0. The Queen has spoken, and she says 2-1. Hanno says 1-0. David Shear says 2-1. Hanno says 1-0. Mikey Romero says 3-1. Mikey Romero. Got to find him. There's Mikey. Mikey, another informed man, has got double in the last few weeks. Gus Parker says 1-2 dice to squash the cherries. Gus, whatever you is smoking, be sure to pass some my way. Tot Spurs says 3-1. I think this is the game where Everton were 2-0 up and then conceded 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. If I remember rightly, they lost 3-2. Jimmy Talks Football says 2-0. Archer also says 2-0. Adrian says 2-1. Adrian, 2-1. 3-2-1s on the bat for Adrian. Raw Richard is going 1-2. Dane stuff in the chat. You ain't put that 3-1 for the Villa, have you, mate? That was 2-0. Dane, all I've got from you, I haven't got a score. That was 2-0. I've got a score 2-0 for that game. I haven't had a score for this game from you yet. Ronnie says 1-0. Hoover says 2-0 to Bournemouth. 2-0. Hoover, another person who's quietly just picking up the points. Near Alfriston, Jose, then back to 12s. Tunbridge Wells, only here for Starbucks as a fresh air. Fair play, yeah. 3-1 for Dane. So Dane 3-1. And Rinketic is going 1-2 because he said until he comes back, just do me for 1-2. Right, so for this game, I'm going to be on point this time. For this game, I've gone for Bournemouth 3, Everton 0. Bournemouth 3, Everton 0. The next game we move on to is the one on the screen. Ryan G's here. Okay. Hello, Ryan. Hello, mate. I hope you're well. You've only missed the first 2 games, right? So you're pretty close. If you want to put them in, Ryan, you can do. You know the drill. I don't have to go back for you because you know how to do things, mate. I have faith and trust in you, sir. Right, let me go back to... Did I say Bournemouth 3, Everton 0 is what I've gone for? I think I did. And if I didn't, then you'll get to know 3-0. And I have got Drula, I think was the first one in. Right, Drula's gone 2-3 for this game. Drula 2-3. Potato's gone 1-1. Potato's 1-0. Edem Eden 1-2. Neil has gone 1-1. Neil 1-all. Finn's gone 1-3. Palace 2-1 for Cuba. 1-0 to Gus, for Gus, should I say. 2-1 for Mikey Romero. Mikey Romero, 2-1. 1-2 for Alan. 1-2 for Nita. 2-1 for David Shire. Shire. David Oldman. Great minds, Cuba. 0-2 for Big John and a 1-3 for Jesse. 1-3. And a 0-2 for the Big John. Jimmy Talks Football's 1-2 and Richard is 2-3. Uh, 1-2. The Ellie thinks that Palace will get. Sorry, Chelsea will get back to winning ways. Who knows? Who knows? Ryan G 3-0 and a 1-3. A 1-2 for Daniel Coys. Richard's giving me a score again. I've already put yours in, Richard. Jimmy Hotspur 1-2. Jimmy Hotspur 1-2. Who's under Jimmy Hotspur? Tot Spurs, Carl Simpson. Carl Simpson 1-2. Tot Spurs has gone for a 2-all draw. A 2-all draw for Tot Spurs. Who else we got? Adrian, another 2-1. Adrian, you're not putting much effort this week, are you? 2-1 for Adrian, 1-2 for Ronnie. Big up Ryan, 2-1. I've got you 2-1 for Spurs. 1-2 for Graham. Who else we got here? We got Colin, Ryan G 1-2, Colin Blackshaw 1-4. Archer 1-all. And Hanno, is Hanno giving me a score? Right, Adrian, you've given me 4 2-1s so far. Are you saying this last game you want it to be 1-2? Because I've got 2-1, 2-1 4 times. So this last game you're saying it's going to be 1-2 then, yeah? I'll change your 4-1, your 4 1s. Adrian, I have you 2-1 for the first 3 games and 1-2 for the 4th game. Johnny, where are you getting your fish and chips from then, mate? I've got you. Nita says we were meant to be in Blackpool for the weekend. We cancelled. My other half can't do the driving just now, and we didn't fancy getting blown away with the wind. Blackpool is freezing this time of year. Hey, yes, mate. 3 2-1s and a 1-2. That's exactly what I've got for you, Adrian. Big up, Jess. Big up, Jess. Up the Leeds. Ellen Road is buzzing, says the Queen. Right, so the only person I'm missing for this is Hanno. So we'll move on. Hanno's not about. I've gone for Crystal Palace 2, Chelsea 1. Is the score that I've gone for. We move on, people. The next game is Man City West Ham. If there's any people in the clouds that also want to play as well, you're more than welcome to enter and do so. I'm happy for new entrants to play. You're all subscribers because you can only enter the chat if you're a subscriber, because I put these on subscription only, these shows, because of all the work that needs to be put into them. So it's not worth having people that are not subscribers for this. So if you're watching at the moment, it means that you're subscribed, or you're subscribed. Put it in and we'll take you from there. Right, first person in is Kuba at 2-0. Then we have Gruder at 2-1. Then we have Big John at 3-0. Then we have Adrian at 3-0. Adrian, what's happened? You woken up? 3-0? No 2-1s again. Neil says 3-1. Potato says 2-1. Alan says 1-0. The Queen says 3-0. Archer says 2-1. Mikey Romero says 2-0. Nita says 3-1. Finn says 2-0. With Finn. Finn says 2-0. Jimmy says 2-0. It's Jimmy Talks, Robin, Jimmy Hotspur, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've got Edem says 2-1. Jesse says 2-0. Jesse says 2-0. Force of Habit is Jess says 2-0. 3-0 with Jimmy Hotspur. Colin Blackshaw says 2-2. Colin B. Dazza says 4-1. It's Daz. Daz is up here. David Shear says 2-1. David Shear is calling me a granddad at the moment. Gus Parker says 6-0. Pep can get 666 win. The number of the beast got to be a 6. So Gus P. Fine, we got there. He's explained as to why, but we got there 6-0. Ryan G says 3-1. Rinketic is here. It says 3-0 for this one. Ronnie says 3-0. Richard says 3-1. Spurs GCT. Graham says 1-0. Dane says 2-0. Dane says 2-0. And Big Country Chris, welcome to the show. Big Country Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just put you into the show. You're a new player and you've gone for 1-2. Good afternoon, Paddy. I hope you are well, sir. Many happy returns to you. Happy New Year to you, sir. I hope you are well. Thank you very much. Big Country Tree Chris, if you wait for the end, when I get to the end, carry on putting them in now. When I get to the end, I'll roll back and do the ones that you've missed. The only person I'm missing at the moment, apart from Hanno, is Carl Simpson. And Carl's normally quite quick. So have I missed Carl's score? Let me go and have a look. Right, Kuba was first in. Ellie, Drula, Big John, Spurs Diehards, Neil Potato Stew, Rakdos, Queen, Archer, Mikey, Nita, Finn, Jimmy, Ed, Jesse, Jimmy again, Colin, Tot Spurs, David, Gus, Carl Simpson, 3-1. There we go. Right, are we there? Yes, we are there. We have everybody. Right, the next game for you guys is Southampton Brentford, but I've gone for Man City 4, West Ham 0. And the reasoning behind me going for that score, people think, wow. The reason for me going for that score is I believe, well, no, my thoughts are Man City should have to beat the West Ham. West Ham are awful. I think they're awful at home and away from home. And I think that this weekend, after they get beat, I think Lopetegui is staring down the barrel, to be honest, as the next man that goes. I think he's staring down the barrel. So that's why I've gone for 0-4. Neil's coming first on this one, and Neil's predicted a 1-2. After Neil, we have Jesse's predicted a 1-3. So, Big Country Chris, just so you're aware, when we do this, I plug in all the scores that you guys give me, and we run a league table on it. And the show for this week's results won't be till next Tuesday, because there are games on Monday evening. 2-1 for Edem, 1-3 for the Queen. 1-3 for the Queen. Then we have 1-3 for Big John. We find Big John's got 1-3. And you are the 110th player, Big Country Chris. So you're the 110th player to take part in this year's predictions. Last year, I think we had 118 or 119, so we're not far from getting there again. Nita's gone for 1-2. David Shear is 1-3. Mr. Shear, 1-3. Potato Stew's 1-2. Where's the potato? He was here earlier, so the potato should be somewhere around here. Right, 1-2 for the potato. I am going for a rinketic on this one. Tell me what a rinketic is, and then we'll put it in there for you. Mikey Romero, 0-1. Mikey Romero, 0-1. Alan's gone for a 0-2. Drula 1-3. Drula studying the form, taking her time. Unless people have written these down on paper, there's people taking their time. Graham 0-2. Jimmy Hotspur 0-2. Dane 0-2. Jimmy Talks Football 1-3. Carl Simpson 1-2. Big Country Chris has gone for 2-all. Get you in, sir. 2. You're agreeing with me, Gus. 1-2 for Ryan. Ryan G. 1-2. Archer 0-1. Archer 0-1. Richard 1-2. Hotspur's 1-3. So Dazza's gone 1-3. Gus has gone 1-3. Finn has gone 1-2. Ronnie has gone 1-1. Colin Blackshaw 0-3 and Rinketic 1-2. Is that what a Rinketic is? A Rinketic means a 1-2 away victory, yeah? Has gone for 0-1. And in this game, I've gone for Southampton 0. Sorry, Southampton 1. Southampton 1, Brentford 3. Eden says, I have a very scientific method for predicting scores, which involves whatever score pops into my head. Fair play to you, Eden. And just a reminder before we go to the next game that this week, Chang, Finn. So last week, the potato stew and Vindaloo broke the 100-point mark. So we now got 36 players that have hit 100 points. I've got a feeling this week, Chang, Finn, Richard, Bobby K, Side Dancer, Nigel Pure Coys, Jesse have all got a chance of breaking it. Neil has a very outside chance. If he scores 20 points, he breaks it. Otherwise, he does it within the next 2 weeks. So we could have, after this weekend, we could have up to 42, 43 people on 100 points, which I said already that I think at least 70 people are going to hit 100 points at least, and many of them are going to go on to make 200 and 300. Afternoon, sir. Happy birthday for yesterday. Do you want to start here, Paul? Because I'm going to roll back for Big Country Chris, and I could do it for you as well. Southampton, Brentford. Southampton, Brentford we're on now, Paul. So start here, and I'll roll back for you later. Let me just add Paul G into the show. Yeah, a lot of people are going to bust the points this week, in the next few weeks. To start there, I've already said Southampton 1, Brentford 3. I'm just waiting. Paul G's going 1-2. So if you just bear with me, Paul G and Big Country Chris, later on, I will get back and we will roll them back for you. Right. Remember, today we have 5 bonus games. So there's the predictions from the Premiership, and I've got 5 bonus games today. Anyone wishing to take part, if it's your first time doing so, just put in a score and I will enter you. Yeah? Southampton versus Brentford is the match we're just finishing with. And the next game that we're going to is Brighton versus Arsenal. So Brighton versus Arsenal. Next target is 200 for Carl Simpson. Kuba's coming first with his score. Carl, you're not far from it. The next target is 200. Carl, you're only 15 points away from getting to your 200. You should show your target. Oh yeah, the next target is 200, I suppose. But yeah, you'll break that and beat that. It's not a problem at all. Kuba says 1-3. Anyone new watching, if you want to play, please join in. The more, the merrier. Drula says 2-1. Neil says 1-3 as well. Ooh, 1-3 for Neil. Spurs Die Hard says 1-2. So Adrian is going 1-2. Big Country is going for a 2-1. David Shear's also going for a 2-1. Paul G 1-2. That's 2 1-2s on the spin. Nita 2-1. Gus Parker 2-1. Gus Parker 2. Nita 2. Queen Ellie is going for a tool draw. LA. Ronnie says 2-1. Alan says 2-1. Ronnie 2-1. Alan says 2-1. The potato says 1-3. 1-3. Who else we got here? Rinketic, again going for a Rinketic. Graham 1-1. Graham going for a 1-all draw. Ryan 0-2. No. Archer 1-all. Who else we got here? Archer 1-all. Jimmy Hotspur 0-1. Finn Rickwood's gone for a 1-all draw. Jimmy Talks Football, Jesse both 1-2. Jimmy Talks. Jess. Mikey Romero 1-0. Mikey Romero 1-0 for Mikey Romero. 0-2 for Big John. Big John 0-2. Richard 1-3. Richard 1-3. Hotspurs. Dallas is going for a 2-3. Ed M is on a 2-all draw. Ed M. Everyone smash the likes. Only 30 likes. Yeah, smash the likes, people. It's the most important part. You've got to go to Tesco's. Your missus dragging you out. Right, tell me, Big Country, is there a blanket score that you want me to put for the rest of the games for the time being for you this time round, mate? If there is, tell me the blanket score, and I'll put every score in as a blanket score for you. And that just means that you get in for the week. 1-2 for Carl Simpson. Carl Simpson's told me 3 times what he's going for. Dane Coy's, Colin Blackshaw. Have I got them? Dane Coy's and Colin Blackshaw. So Colin Blackshaw and Dane Coy's is who I'm missing. Right, Dane Coy's and Colin Blackshaw. You two I'm waiting on. Big Chris, not sure if you're still here, but if you are here, just give me a blanket score and I'll put them in for you if you want. Just makes it easy, gives you a prediction for every single one. I'll just go 2-1 on all the games apart from Spurs 4-2. Right, I'll put you in. The results show, mate, it will be on Tuesday. Just hit your notification bell and you'll know when we're on. And you've gone for a 2-1 in every other game. I presume it's a 2-1 home win in every game. So we'll put you in for that. Right, you're in, Big Chris. Take care. Thank you very much for tuning in today, mate. Like I said, come Tuesday we'll have the results show, and it starts at 4 o'clock. All the shows. So just to make sure if you're about, and if you're not around, Big Chris, Big Country Chris, if you're not around, what we end up doing is you can leave your scores or predictions at the end of the stream, and I'll take them from there as well. Colin Blackshaw says 1-4. So I'm just missing Dan. Dan Coy, the Dane Coys, as I call him now. Right, we move on. Sorry, before we move on, I've got to give my score. My score is I've gone for Brighton 2, Arsenal 1. The next game is Fulham Ipswich. Fulham v Ipswich, people, is your next game. Potato Stew says 1-0. Potato Stew, first man in, says 1-0 for this game. Potato Stew is 1-0. Neil says 3-1. Neil says 3-1. Adrian says 2-0. Adrian, 2-0. Big John says 3-1. Big John. Big John says 3-1. Ronnie says 2-1. Ronnie says 2-1. We'll find Ronnie. Where's Ronnie's up here? 2-1. Ronnie said 2-1. Alan says 3-1. Alan said 3-1. Gus P says 1-0. Colin B says 3-0. Colin B says 3-0. Archer says 2-1. Nita, I believe, also says 2-1. Drula also says 2-1. So Drula says 2-1. Edem says 2-1. There's Edem. Edem is here. It says 2-1. Jesse says 2-1. So Jess says 2-1. Queen Ellie says 2-1. Queen Ellie says 2-1. And then we have Jimmy Talks Football says 3 and nothing with it. So I'm not too sure what to put in for you, mate. 1-0 for Paul G. 3-1 with Jimmy Hotspur. And a 1-0 for David Shear. For Jimmy Hotspur. A 3-1 for Finn. Finn, young man, 3-1. Hoover's 2-0. Mikey is 1-2 for Fulham. Where's Mikey? Mikey 1-2. 1-2 for Fulham Ipswich. We're on Fulham Ipswich now. Now you're saying 1-3. Okay, changing it to 1-3. Richard is saying 2-0. Ryan is saying 2-0. Richard is 2-0. And Ryan saying 2-0. It's 1-3 back to a 1-2 again. I'll keep changing your score, Mikey. 1-2. Right, back to 1-2 again. Hotspur says 3-1. Carl Simpson says 2-1. And Graham says 2-1. So what did Jimmy Talks Football come up with in the end? 2-1. Okay, so Jimmy Talks says 2-1 as well. Rinketic, has he given me a score? No. So I'm taking it Rinketic is going for a 1-2. Right. One, two. Yeah, I've got you, Mikey. I've got you. Right, for me, and there's no Dane again. For me, I've gone Fulham 3, Ipswich 1. So I've gone for 3-1 in that game. Right. Then there's a small matter of the next game. It's a small matter between Liverpool and Manchester United, please, people. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Wow, here we go. Wolf, that's thrown. Jesse was first in. Jesse's going 4-1. Jess has gone 4-1. Wow. Potato stew's gone 3-1. Potato stew 3-1. Adrian 2-1. Adrian 2-1. Nita's gone 4-2. Ronnie 4-0. Jimmy's gone 3-1. Sarger, that's Jimmy. Big John 4-1. Colin Blackshaw, not holding back, Colin, are you, mate? 5-0. Graham 3-0. Neil 3-1. Ellie 3-0. Ryan G 3-0. Ryan G 3-0. Jimmy Hotspur. Jimmy H has gone 4-0. Jimmy H has gone 4-0. David Shear 4-1. David Shear 4-1. Finn 2-1. Rakdos Allen 4-0. Edem 4-1. Kuva 3-0. Mikey Romero 3-1. Mikey R with Mikey Romero. Gus Parker 1-2, certain of the weekend. 3-1 for Cole Simpson. 3-1 for Richard. Where's Richard? Richard is up here. 3-1 for Richard. 3-1 for Drula. 3-0 for Archer. Uh, 5-1 for Totspurs and 4-0 for Paul G. Totspurs. It's 5-1. Does Rinketic put anything in there yet? Okay, so I'm going to put down 1-2 for Rinketic because he's not around. And I've gone for Liverpool 3, Man United 0. Rinketic has gone for 3-0 as well. I've just seen that. Rinketic, I'm not down with the kids, so I don't know what AFK means, but whatever that means, I'm sure that you're doing something. And let me have a look what else we got here. Right, so away from the keyboard. Right, Faz Radford. No, it's not for members. Faz, join in now, mate. Join in now. The more the merrier. If you join in now, then what I'll do is I'll give me your prediction for this game. And then what I'll do is when I get to the end, I'll roll back and do the earlier ones for you and the other people that joined late. So join in now, Faz. 5-1. Big score, Faz. You're a 4-1 man. Right, let me just get you into the show. Just put you in. Right, Faz Radfar 4-1 Spurs is your tags. Right, so Faz, so I'm gonna have to roll back for you. At the moment, it'll be you and Paul G that I'm rolling back for. I've gone for Liverpool 3, Man United 0. And just as we were going through this, I saw that Peter Kagayas has come in. Good morning to you, Peter. I hope you're well, sir. I presume that you are working. And he's gifted 5 channel memberships. It's very kind of you, Peter. And they have gone to Parker, Rob Belcher, Bobby Kay, Mark Cook, and Strip Bear. So these 5 people have become members all from the kindness of Peter. I am presuming you are working, Peter, because you're saying it's 4:14 in Melbourne. I have been smashed tonight, but eitherwise okay. I hope. I don't know if you mean smashed at work or you've been smashed. Tigaro's here. Good morning. We're having the Australian invasion. Hold on, Tigaro. Let me add you to the game, and then you'll be another one I can roll back for. So that'll be Tigaro, Faz, and Paul G. I can roll back for. Let me just add Tigaro. So it is worked, Peter. Okay, fair enough. So Tigaro has gone for 4-0. Right. Right, so the next game we've got for you guys is Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. So give me your predictions for Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. What I do, Fad, is I jot down everyone's scores on a spreadsheet, and then we do this usually on a Friday. If it's a normal week, it'll be on a Friday, and then the results show would be either on a Monday or a Tuesday at 4 o'clock again. And that's when I do the results show and show on the league table and that as well. So Carl Simpson's kicking off with a 1-2 here. So you become the 111th player, Fads, to play this game. Neil, 2-2. Neil's going for a 2-all. Edem's gone for a 1-all. Edem's got a 1-all. Adrian's gone for a 2-1. Adrian's got a 2-1. Nita for a 0-3. Archer's gone for a 2-all draw. Archer's up here, so Archer's saying 2-2. Archer's gone for a 2-all draw. Big John 1-3. Big John's the next one down. Big John 1-3. Jimmy Hotspur's gone for 2-1. Jimmy Hotspur 2-1. Ryan 2-1. Ryan. Paul G 1-2. Paul G's got for a 1-2. Colin Blackshaw's going for a 2-3. Colin B is gone for a 2-3. And whilst you're at it, people, smash the like button. Apparently, it's meant to help me out. Don't know how, but I've been told it does. David Shear, 2-all. Queen Ellie, Potato Scoot, 1-2. God, this game has divided people. 2-1. 0-1 for Kuba. A 1-2 for Jimmy. A 2-3 for Mikey. A 1-2 for Jess. Got it right that time. A 1-all for Tigaro. A 1-all for Tigaro. Who else we got after Tigaro? We have Richard 0-2. Richard is 0-2. And then we have Drula says 1-2. I have Ronnie at 2-2. Ronnie at 2-all draw. Rakdos at 1-3. Rakdos Madness at 1-3. I have Spurs GCTV at 1-all. Graham's at 1-all. Top Spurs 1-2. Top Spurs. Sorry. 1-2. Gus Parker says 2-1. Faz says 1-all. The way it works, Faz, it's 3 points for a correct prediction. And you get 1 point if you say you picked a draw at 1-all and it was any other draw than 1-all, you pick up a point. If it's to get the 1-all, you get 3 points. If you predicted a 2-1 home victory and it was a home victory at 2-1, you get 3 points. If it's any other home score, you get 1 point, and so on and so forth. Finn says 1-3. Rinketic, I'm missing Rinketic. So for the time being, Rinketic's not about. I'll go for 1-2 again. And my prediction for this game is I've gone for Wolves 2, Nottingham Forest 0. The Wolves 2, Forest 0. Right, so now we move on to the bonus games. This week I've given 5 bonus games in order to help people that want to gain points and catch up with other people. So the five bonus games starting this week are, or do you know what? Let me catch up first. What I'm going to do, let me catch up first quickly with Paul. No, I won't. Let me do this. Right, the bonus game, the first bonus game I've gone for is, as we normally do, I've gone for Hull versus Leeds. Hull versus Leeds. We're keeping the theme here. As I said, there's a lot of leagues that have closed down for the Christmas and New Year period. So therefore, it was pretty difficult to try and find games that were actually being played. So the first bonus game of the week is Hull versus Leeds. And with that, Neil's coming at 1-3. Neil says 1-3. Then we have Big John at 1-3. Who we got after Big John? Jess, 0-2. Who else we got? We've got David Shear coming in at 1-2. David Shear, 1-2. I'm back. I froze it for a second. Ed M 1-2. Ed M 1-2. Ed M 1-2. Faz going for a 0-0. Rakdos is 1-2. Alan. Nita 1-2. Nita 1-2. Kuba 0-2. One 3 for Carl. 0-2 for Graham. 0-2 for Jimmy. Talks. I'm going to call you James because I know you better like that, James. Adrian 1-2. Colin B 3-0. 0-3. Gus P 2-3. That's Parker. Finn 0-3. Finn 0-3. Daz 1-2. Jimmy H 2-1. Ryan 0-3. So I got 1-2. Richard 1-2. Richard, where's Richard? Richard's gone for 1-2. Tough game, but at least bounce back. Hanno's going 1-2. Hanno, you've been away for ages. Where's Hanno? Hanno, this is the first of the bonus games. You missed the rest, but I am rolling back, mate. So stick with me. I am rolling back. Potato Stew 0-2. Where's Potato? Potato. There he is. 0-2 for the Potato. Tigara's gone 0-3, so that means Tigara's changed his score to 0-3. Paul G 02. Ian, do you want to do the bonuses? Because if you want to do the bonuses, you can join in now. 1-3 for Drula. And then all you've got to leave on the stream afterwards is the Premiership ones if you want. That's up to you. Queen Ellie's gone 1-3. Archer, did Archer give me a score? 0-2 Archer. Ronnie, is he giving me a score yet? 1-4. And then I've got a score for Queen Els. So I'm missing Mikey Romero and Rinketic. Mikey's gone 1-3. So I found you, Mikey. You're cool. Rinketic. Rinketic has not given me a score. Okay, so Rinketic hasn't given me a score. So I'm going to give him his stock score. I've gone for Hull 0, Leeds 3. Right, second bonus game of the week is, what say you people? Lyon versus Montpellier. Lyon versus Montpellier is bonus game number 2. Lyon versus Montpellier, and the first person in was Neil. Where's Neil? Right, Neil's the first person in. So 2-1 for David Shearer as well. So we've got 2-1 for Neil, 2-1 for Big John, 1-0 for Finn. Finn. A 1-0 for Finn, a 2-0 for Alan, and a 2-0 for Mikey. 2 North Americans both going for a 2-0 there. And then we have a 1-3 for Colin B. A 2-0 for James and a 2-0 for Ed M. Ed M is up here somewhere. A 2-0 for Nita as well. 2-0 for Nita. A 2-1 for David Shear. A 3-1 for Jess. A 2-0 for Graham. A 3-0 for Paul G. A 3-0 for Archer. We have a 3-1 for Richard. A 2-0 for Carl. A 3-1 for a 4-0 for Ronnie. A 2-1 for Tot Spurs for Daz. Let me see where Daz is. A 3-0 for Potato. 2-1 with Jimmy H. 2 3-0 sets. Potato Stew and Spurs Die Hard are both on 3-0s. Potato Stew and Die Hards. Potato Stew's gone for a 3-0. Die Hard's Adrian has gone for a 3-0. Puba's gone 4-0. Tigara's also gone 4-0. Tigaro down here's gone for 4-0. Gus Parker 3-1. Drula 2-1. Queen Ellie's gone 4-0. And that's all I've got. So I am missing Rinketic again and Faz. Rinketic and Faz. Do you have a score for this game? Always a check on that. Rinketic says 1-2 again. Faz, do you have a score? I think Faz is who I'm missing. Let me have a look if I've missed him at all, because I might have missed him. No, I haven't got a score for Faz. Faz, are you putting a score in, mate? No. Okay, I don't know where Faz has gone then. I've gone for Lyon 3, Montpellier 0. Yeah. Let's get the banners up there for a second to remind people to hit the like button again. Right, so the next game we're moving on to, so bonus game number 3 is Hibernian versus Rangers. Hibernian versus Rangers. Eddie's coming with, and we're on the French League One time. She's saying we're on the French, and we're on the French League Earn time to mention my Højbjerg, and he's been brilliantly sitting second in the league. And PSG mess up a few times, and they'll win, but they'll be in with a chance. Come on, PEH. There you go, Ellie. I've got it in for you. People say you're mad, but I've got it in for you. Right, so we are currently on Hibernian Rangers, and David Shear first man in. David Shear, not messing about today, is he, Mr. Shear? He's coming with a 1-3. 1-3. Mikey Romero, 0-3. Mikey Romero. Mikey Romero, 0-3. Big John, 1-4. Big John, 1-4. Tigara, 1-3. After tie, we have Jimmy James, 1-3. James, as I'm going to call you, 1-3. Neil and Daz are both a bit more reserved. The saying a 1-2. Who's that? Daz and Neil, wasn't it? Daz and Neil. Where's Neil? Neil and Daz. Jess is going for a 1-3. Nita says 3-1. Nita says 3-1. Paul G says 1-2. Paul G says 1-2. Alan says 1-3. Who we got for Alan? Finn says 1-3. Ed M says 1-all. Ed M says 1-all. Ronnie says 0-2. Jimmy H says 1-2. Adrian says 1-2. Right, Adrian says Carl Simpson 1-3. Carl Simpson. Rangers Ryan says 1-2. Trula says 1-2. Nita says 1-4. Sorry, Richard says 1-4. And then Nita says, didn't you say? Scrap that. It's a 3-1 the other way round. Right, okay. All done, Nita. Potato Stew says 2-1. So the potato's going 2-1. Queen Ellie says, there is a method in my madness as my Pierre is a Viking warrior, a true fighter. Every team needs one, Jose. Kuva says 1-1. Queen Ellie and Archer's going 1-2. Queen Ellie's going 1-3. Uh, 1-2 for Spurs Die Hard. Didn't I put yours in already, Adrian? Yeah, I've done yours. Yours is already done. Graham's gone 1-3. So I am missing currently Colin Blackshaw, Gus Parker, Rinketic, and Faz, and Hanno, if they're about. So I'm just going to roll back to make sure that I haven't missed you. Big John, Tigara, Jimmy, Neil, Tot Spurs, Jess, Nita, Paul G, Dos, Finn, Ed M, Ronnie, Jimmy H, Adrian, Carl, Ryan, Drula, Richard, Nita, Potato, Kuva, Queen, Archer, Gus is 1-2, so I knew I hadn't missed it. Gus is 1-2. Rinketic is 1-2. Gus is 1-2. So I'm missing Mr. Blackshaw, Colin Blackshaw, and Baz. So Mr. Blackshaw, you about? Is it because I've got this on the screen? Mr. Blackshaw and Faz, I'm missing you both. Hibernian versus Rangers, please, gentlemen. Colin Blackshaw's coming with a 1-3. Right, Mr. Blackshaw's coming with a 1-3. So Faz is who I'm missing. I've gone for Hibs 0, Rangers 2. Give me a second. Let me just make sure. Colin Blackshear's gone 1-3, which I've got. Right. For the fourth bonus game of the week is, let me see where we can throw people to this time. Right, the fourth bonus game of the week is Santa Clara versus Firenze. Santa Clara versus Firenze. I freeze again. I thought I had. Yeah, okay. Santa Clara versus Firenze. Big John's the first one in with a 1-1 draw. David Shear's coming in with a 1-1 draw. Ooh, lots of draws now. Hardly had any draws, and now we've got two in succession. Gus Parker, 0-0. He makes it 3 draws on the spin. He's not going for a draw, is he? No, he's gone for a 2-1. But Neil's gone for a draw. He's gone for a 2-2. A Desmond for Neil. Mikey says 1-0. Oh, Mikey Romero is 1-0. Jimmy James, as I call him, 1-2. Finn, 5-3. Finn, young man, sees goals. Alan, 1-0. And 1-0. Nita, 2-0. And 2-1, the last one, Jose. So for the last one, you want me to go 2-1? That's all right, David. Go and enjoy your sleep, mate. Thank you very much. Tigaro says 2-0. Ty says 2-0. Jimmy and Drew Luck both 1-0. So Jimmy H says 1-0. Jess says 3-1. Where else have we got after Jess? Archer says 2-1. Adrian says 2-1. Who else we got here? We have got Carl Simpson and Ryan G also going for 2-1s. Carl Simpson 2-1. Ryan. Sorry. Graham 2-1. Oh, sorry. Graham's gone 2-0. What doing? Ryan G's the one that's gone 2-1. Go back down to Ryan G 2-1. Kuva 4-0. Els Bells has gone for 3-1. put into this show cover. No, thank you very much, David. God bless you and have a really good sleep, son. Have a good rest. Come out fighting tomorrow, Grandad. And your cricket team shit. Maybe that'll keep him away for a bit longer. No, there's one more match, Ellie. One more match. Drina wants to change it to 2-0. Ronnie says 3-0. Paul G says 1-0. It's 4. So Dane wants 1-2. Then 2-0. And 5-0. Then 1-1. Right, so you're done, Dane. You're in. Rinketic says a day. There's 15 games. There's one more to go. Right, I am missing scores for this game. I'm missing scores from Richard, Colin Blackshaw, Ed M, and Faz. Right, Ed M must have given me a score, but I missed it. As Ed M's gone for a 1-1. Ed M went for a 1-1, so I've got Ed M's. So I'm missing Colin B and Richard. Colin Blackshaw and Richard. You might have given me them, and I'm just going to go back and check again. Richard's got the tool. Yeah, Edem, I found yours, mate. Richard. So Colin Blackshaw. Colin Blackshaw, I'm missing you just for Santa Clara versus Firenze. If you can give me your score, we can then move on. Just to let everyone know, I've gone for Santa Clara 3, Firenze 0 is what I've gone for. Right, I don't know where Colin B is. Right, I don't know where Colin B is, so I'm going to move on. The final game, the final prediction for bonus is QPR versus Luton. This is a Monday night game, so I've gone back to cover the Monday night games because the last Premiership games on a Monday. I've gone to this game, Monday night, QPR, Luton, Loftus Road on a Monday evening. Neil's come in with a 2-2 draw. Big John's followed him. Nita's also going with a 2-2 draw. Whoopsie daisy, what am I doing? Neil, Big John. Colin, sure. Right, Colin, is this to tool for this game? Because you've missed one game. You missed one game, Colin. I didn't get a score for you from. So you're going to have to tell me. Oh, just going to tool draw. All right, what we got? Right, so I have got the 2-2s. I've got Tot Spurs is at 2-1. Where's Tot Spurs? Tot Spurs. Let me find Tot Spurs. Where are you gone? You were here a minute ago. Here he is. Hotspur has gone 2-1. Drooler went 2-1. Jimmy James, as I call him, has gone 2-1. Drooler's gone 2-1. Richard went 2-1. Have we got any? Adrian's gone 2-1. QPR 2-1. You're going to have to wait for me then, Colin, because you're missing one game. So I'm going to have to go back for you for the one game. Carl Simpson 2-1. 1-1 for the one that you missed. Okay. The Colin Blackshaw, the Falenza game. Right, let me go back. 3-0 for Cuba. Have I got a score for Jimmy H? Jimmy Hotspur 1-1. And do I have a score for Graham? It says 2-0. Jess, what did Jess go for? 3-1. And then I have looking for Finn. Finn. Where's my boy Finn? My boy Finn. There he is. Finn's gone for 2-0. And then we have, where's the L's bells? Ellie, this is your match because your husband supports the other team. Where's Ellie? Where's Ellie's score? Ellie's probably going to write me an essay. Ellie's probably going to write me an essay, QBR Luton. So I'll have to come back to Ellie because I don't want to see the essay. Ronnie 0-0. The potato. Where's the potato? It's gone 2-0. Gus P. Gus P's gone for. It's Gus P. Where's Gus P? Ed M. No. No Gus P on the scores there. Okay. No Gus P. Mikey Romero. What did you go for? Let me have a see what Mikey went for. Mikey's gone 3-1. Rinketic and Edem. Edem's gone 2-0. Have I got Rinketic in here somewhere? Not that I can see. Dave, if you want to join in now, you're more than welcome to do so because I can go back and roll them because I'm rolling them for other people. So you're not too late. If you want to start now, Dave, start now. I need to find one from Alan. Rakdos has gone 3-2, so I've got him. I know that Ty went for 1-1. Paul G and Ryan G. Paul G and Ryan G. Ryan's gone 2-0. And now I need to find Paul G. Paul G and Gus Parker. Gus has gone 2-2, so I found Gus. Now, let me just find Paul G. Paul G's in blue. So where is Paul G? Paul's gone 0-2. Paul G I've got. Right, Dave Williams, are you jumping in? Because if you are, you can do. Neil, God bless you, mate. Take care. Okay, then, Dave, no worries at all. There's 10 games plus 5 bonus games. You're going to need to look back. Sorry, when you do it, just remember, if you're leaving them, and anyone that's watching this stream, If you're not watching it or you are watching it back, please remember to hit the like button when you leave your predictions if you haven't been on the show. Right, so I'm going to roll back. Am I missing anyone? Yeah, I'm missing Ellie. Where's Queen Ellie? Right, I don't know where else Bells has gone. All right. Where's Ellie? Oh, there she is. Ellie's got the 2-1. I thought you'd be happy with that, Ellie, because it's QPR, it's Theo's team. So thought I'd get it in. Right, so QPR 2, Luton 0. Right, so these are the people that I'm going to roll back for. At the moment, this first game is either anybody new that wants to play, or it's for Paul G, Faz, Tigaro. It's Tottenham, Newcastle. And anybody new. Nah, God bless to Leo. God bless Leo. 4-2 to Tigaro. Paul G, 2-0. Anybody new wanting to play? If you do, enter now. It's the start. As I'm rolling them back. Right. Anybody new want to play? Start now. I'm rolling them back. Please remember to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't done it during the show. Or on your way in if you're just coming in. Right. Second game then. And this is going to be again for Paul G, Faz, Tigaro is Aston Villa, Leicester. Aston Villa, Leicester is your second game. So at the moment, I think it's only Paul G. Do them now, Ian. Ian, do them now. Give them to me now, Ian. You've got plenty of time. Graham, I do have all yours, mate. You're in. Ian Meth. Let me get Ian Meth's name into the show. Let me pull in Ian Meth. Let's get Ian Meth pulled in. Right, so Tigaro's gone 3-1. Paul's gone 2-0. So Ian. So Ian, you're in the show, mate. It's up to you. If you want to put them in now, you can do it. Makes it a lot easier because I'm rolling back for people. Don't have to write the names of the teams down. Just put down the score line and I'll take it from there. We know who's home. We know who's away. So Ian, are you in? Ian. You're asking me and I'm answering you. Don't know what Ian's doing now. He must have, don't know, he's probably thinking about it. So we'll move on to the next game. And that is Bournemouth. Oops, what am I doing? That is Bournemouth versus Everton. And this is for Paul G, Tigaro, and Ian if he wants to play. Paul G's going to 1-1 draw. 1. Taigara 2-1. Right, this next one is for Hano, Paul G, Taigara. Hano, Paul G, Taigara. Aston Villa, Leicester. Ian, are you taking a fucking living piss? Yeah, Paul G, you gave... Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. The next game I'm going to. Sorry, you're right, guys. So for Hano, Paul G and Taigaro, it's actually Crystal Palace versus Chelsea that we're on. Paul G's going for a 1-2. Hano, if you're about, you can join back in. Taigaro is going for a 1-1 draw. Right, then we've got the next game is Man City versus West Ham, and this is for Paul G, Taigaro. And I'm just going to call Paul G and Taigaro because the other two I don't think are here at the moment. Paul G says 3-0. Paul G, I've got all yours. You're completed. Taigaro 2-1. The Taigaro show then. Taigaro for you, sir. Southampton, Brentford. Two. The next game for you, Ty, is Brighton Arsenal. Brighton Arsenal, please, Taigaro. One, two. And Taigaro, your last match is Fulham versus Ipswich, please. Ty says 3-1. Right, Ty, you're in. Right. Ian Meth, though, however. Ian, if you're still here, right? And Hanno. But Ian Meth, if you're still here, mate. Hull v Leeds, Ian. Nah, God bless you, Tigaro. Thank you very much, sir. Ian, if you're still here, it's Hull versus Leeds. Can you just let me know if you're still here, Ian? Because if you are, then we can do this. If not, then you're going to have to leave these on after the show. Oh, here we go. Ian, right, Ian M. It's Ian ends up here. Ian's gone for 1-2. Then he's gone 3-0. It's the third one. It's the third game, Rangers. Yeah, so I've got to make sure they're the right way around. 1-2 for the Rangers game. And then for Santa Clara 1, Valence 0. And then your final game, you've gone for QPR 2, Luton 0. Right, so I am missing Danny. I'm missing the last 5 scores. Dan, do you want me to do them with you here? I'm more than happy to do them with you, Dan. If you're still here, we can do the last 5 with you and get them all in for you. I am missing different ones. So 7 premierships and 4 bonus games for Hanno. For Faz, I'm missing 8 premierships and 4 bonus games. So Faz and Hanno will have to catch up. If you're still around, Daniel, I can do them one by one with you. Is the weather all right in Scotland, Ian? Is that why? Is that why? Your chat was behind the broadcast. Is the weather already come? Because they've given us yellow warnings all throughout the country, but in the north of England, you look like you've got it a lot worse. Sorry, the north of Britain, should I say? It looks like it's going to get it a lot worse than what we are down south. I mean, it says it's going to snow Saturday and Sunday here down here, but when you look at the app on your phone, the phone says there's no rain. Sorry, there's no snow at all. And if anything, there's snow next week in the south, but I don't know whether it will reach the south coast because I live beside the sea, or the seaside, should I say. We tend to get the winds, all the winds. We get the big, strong winds, and if we get snow, we get it really hard. If we get the snow, but we can be hit and miss because we're on high land and stuff, so we can be hit and miss. So it can be either or for us. Right, I take it Dane is not around. I'm going to save the fixtures that have been given to me by you guys and the results that you guys have given me. Let me save this all. I want to lose it, do a show's worth of effort and lose all the scores. Yeah, but Rinketic, you've got snow these 2 days, but I expect you to have snow. You live in Scandinavia, so I expect you to have snow. Ryan, you're saying you're expecting some decent snow. Are you up near Brum, Ryan? Are you up near Brum? My weather forecast, because it might have changed since I looked earlier. Where's Brum? Sure, I had Brum on it. Birmingham. Right, it says if you're in Birmingham or near around the Birmingham area, it says you've got a 75% chance of snow tomorrow. Your highest temperature will be 2 degrees in the daytime, and your lowest temperature will be -1 if you're anywhere around Birmingham. But next week looks kind of good if you're in and around Birmingham, i.e. no snow. Las Vegas is currently 12 degrees. But it is like 10, just gone 10 o'clock in the morning in Vegas. Harrogate, which is a lot further north than you, Ryan, there's a 95% chance of snow on Sunday and a 75% chance on Monday. Bristol's got a 45% chance of snow next Thursday. Rinkettich, I've only got on my phone the places that I need to go to when I'm working. Cardiff, 45% chance next Thursday. Week. In Coruña, my hometown, it's currently 14 degrees. And it's 15, 16 degrees all throughout the week. Oh, down where I am. The snow doesn't, this says there's no snow at all. I've got no snow now down where I am. Edinburgh. Edinburgh's got a 75% chance of snow on Monday. That's what it says for Edinburgh. Londinium has an 80% chance of snow tomorrow. If I go forward the maps. Okay. It's an 80% chance. I don't know whether it's going to snow in London or not. Down where I am, the snow's not coming now. They said it was. I don't think the snow's coming tomorrow. They said it was coming. It's not coming. Anyway, I wish every single one of you all the very best. And I hope that you all wrap up, stay warm, wherever you are, whether in this country or any other country. Taigaro's saying 100 Fahrenheit down here over the weekend. So in Oz, for Taigaro, it's 100 Fahrenheit over the weekend. Enjoy the snow, he's telling us all to do. What's 100 Fahrenheit? God, 100 Fahrenheit is either, it's got to be the early 30s, isn't it? 100 Fahrenheit. Yeah, a quick butcher's look at this. Let me just do this. 100 Fahrenheit, 2 degrees. 37.77. Ryan's worked out to 38. I've had to look it up. It says it's 37.77 at 100. Oh, that's the kind, Taigaru, that's my kind of weather. I like heat. I like warmth. The heat and warmth on my bones is brilliant. As I get older, I just need heat. Well, I've always needed heat, but I need even more heat now that I'm older. I need it on my bones, man, on my bones. Heat, and more heat. Well, for most of the people, for most people watching, then I'm going to say wrap up warm, keep warm, keep safe, right? And by equal measure to my fantastic nutty Aussie friends who did an Aussie takeover on New Year's Eve, swearing and everything, I wish you all health and watch out not to get out in the sun and get burnt out in it, because 37.5 degrees, I suppose you're used to it, some of you Australians, but there are people that are not used to it, so therefore stay in the shade. You'll still be warm in the shade, stay in the shade, but the first and foremost is keep safe in whatever it is you do. Just keep safe, and I wish that to everybody in cold and warm climates. Right, as I said, the next show with the results will be next Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, it'll be next Tuesday. So next Tuesday we will go back to the results. Yeah, for this week. So thank you very much for everyone for watching. As always, it's come on you Spurs and the big Ange I trust. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye.